Hey guys, it's Sarah. Okay, so today I figured since I make a lot of videos about my ideas to do it yourself Ariana ideas, I figured that I would make an actual do it yourself video, and I just came up with this by myself and I just thought that it would make a really cool video. So bear with me if not all of it makes sense, but I just came up with this by myself. And so today's video I'm going to be making an Ariana Grande fidget spinner, and so I know you can get these online and everything, but they do cost kind of like a lot of money. A lot of money for a fidget spinner. Like, fidget spinners really shouldn't be that much money. But if you go on Amazon, they are kind of pricey. So I'm going to show you how you can make your own if you don't want to buy one offline. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it. So I'll tell you all the supplies, I'll tell you how to do it and everything. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need, obviously, is a fidget spinner. I got this fidget spinner from a store called Marshall's, and this one actually has baby Pluto on it. It's so cute. I was actually looking at fidget spinners on Amazon because, like, that's, like, the best place to get a fidget spinner. And this one actually goes for, like, $10. I got this one for $5 at Marshall's. So if you're looking to buy a fidget spinner, they usually cost a lot less if you go to a store and buy one rather than buying them off somewhere like Amazon or like online anywhere, because I know the Ariana Grande fidget spinners on Amazon, they are like $5, but then it's like another $4 or $5 for shipping and handling, so it comes out to be like about $10 for just this tiny little fidget spinner. So I was looking into getting my own Ariana fidget spinner, and I just figured, like, I mean, they cost like a lot of money, and I can understand because it looks like it's printed pretty well. So I mean, I can understand that it costs a lot of money, but it's just not the money that I want to spend. Like, I already have one. I got this one for $5. It was really cheap. So I'm not going to go spending $10 extra on something that I already have. So I just figured this would be a cool idea to show you guys how to make your own fidget spinner of Ariana. So the first things you're going to be needing, obviously I said a fidget spinner. Then you're going to be needing like some sort of flat surface. I'm just using this homework board, computer lap board thing that I got from Walmart. And then you're going to be needing a pair of scissors. You're going to be needing tape or a hot glue gun. And I say tape or a hot glue gun because for this tutorial, I'm not going to be like actually making this permanent. I just want to show you guys how to make it. So I'm going to be using tape, but if you do want to make it permanent, use a hot glue gun because it will make it stay longer, and it probably wouldn't, I don't know, it would just look really, really neat if you use the hot glue gun rather than tape or like a glue stick or Elmer's glue or something like that. So if you want to make it permanent, use a glue gun. If you want to make it temporary, use tape. So the pictures that I chose, this is another thing you're going to need, is you're going to have to go online and find some pictures that you want to use for your fidget spinner. So I came up with 3 different pictures. One of them is the Ariana bunny ear picture, then the other one is the Manchester ribbon, and this one is just a picture of her on stage singing Moonlight, and I just thought that was really pretty. It would look really, really pretty on this. So the first thing you have to do, it was kind of difficult. On the computer, when you're picking out your images, you have to kind of just guess how big they're going to be when you're putting them on Microsoft Word. Mine just happened to come out pretty perfectly. I just kind of went by eye and I kind of just measured it, but it might take you a couple tries to get the right size for an image out. So don't get frustrated if they're too big or too small. Do it like I did and just put a bunch on one piece of paper so you're not wasting paper and not wasting ink and stuff. But okay, so enough of me rambling. We're just going to get into making this fidget spinner. So here's the fidget spinner, and I can measure it just by looking at it. I can tell that the ones that I cut out are going to work perfectly. So I think that I'm going to try to do the Ariana bunny picture and then the Manchester ribbon. So I'm going to put the bunny picture in the middle. Then I'm going to put the Manchester ribbons on the 3 outside holes. So I'm going to start by cutting out my pictures, and this is kind of tough still. You kind of have to just guesstimate of when you're cutting it. That's why I cut out multiple, so if I mess up I have more. But you really just have to like kind of guess because there's really no way to measure it. So you kind of just have to cut out a circle and just guess and make a good estimate of where you're cutting, because there's really no way to tell. So I'm just going to try to cut out as neat of a circle as I can. Remember, I'm not keeping this on my actual fidget spinner permanently. I'm just doing this for the tutorial, so it's okay if it's not perfect, because I don't plan on keeping it on there. Okay, so here is the little picture that I cut out, and now I'm going to see if it actually fits. And it actually fits pretty good. So I am just going to kind of reshape it just a little bit, just because it's kind of really not a circle. It's kind of lopsided, so I'm just going to fix it a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to, so see, this fits pretty perfectly. It's not exact, but it is pretty good. So now I'm going to take my piece of tape, a tiny piece, and I'm going to make it like the hot dog shape. I just kind of folded it in half. Then I'm going to cut it a little bit because it is a little bit bigger than the circle, and you really don't want the tape hanging out because it would just it just wouldn't look neat. So I'm going to put the tape on my fidget spinner first, like this. So the tape is on there, the picture is not on there yet. Then, oh my gosh, I lost my picture. Oh, here it is, just kidding. Okay, so then I'm just going to put the picture on top of it. Okay, and then there is little Ariana in the center. So there's the bunny ear picture. And now I'm going to cut out the next 3 Manchester ribbons and put those on. This one might be a little tricky. I might have to use the Moonlight one just because it's really not, like, I kind of made these ones too small, so we're just going to have to see when I cut them out. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting out these little Manchester ribbons just to see how they look. I might have to use the other picture just because I don't think these are going to be big enough, but like I said, if you really have a picture in mind that you want to use, you can always resize it. Okay, I mean, it doesn't fit perfectly, but it looks really cute, so I'm going to keep it. It looks really cute. So I'm just going to cut out the next 2. Okay, so now I have all of my Manchester ribbons cut out, and I'm going to try to show you guys without making them fall. So here is what it turned out to be. You really can't see it. Okay, that really doesn't work, so I'm going to have to tape one down before I show you. But since this has holes in it, like the ones that spin around, they have holes in the center, you're going to want to be a little extra careful when you put the tape on just because you don't want it to sink through. And this one, you can trim it, but only trim a tiny bit because it's going to need a little bit more to stay in place than the center, just because there is a really big hole in the middle. Okay, I got the first one. Here is one of them taped down. So here's what it looks like so far. Has Ariana in the middle and then a Manchester ribbon on the outside of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and tape the last 2 Manchester ribbons. And you want to, like, I'm going to cut a little bit less, a little bit more just because it was a little bit big on the other one. Again, this is like just a fun way to design your own fidget spinner. So if it gets kind of complicated, just keep in mind that you're kind of making it your own and it's really cool. So, don't get too frustrated. It is kind of frustrating because I obviously didn't get the tape that good right there on the one I just taped, but it's just going to take some trial and error. If you're really serious about this and you want to glue it down instead of taping it, that would probably work a lot better than just using the tape, because I mean, the tape's really not going to last that long. It just kind of depends how you want to make it. So if you want to use glue and get a little more serious about it, that would look awesome. Okay, and here is the finished product of my Ariana fidget spinner. So it has Ariana as the bunny in the middle, then it has 3 Manchester ribbons around it, and that actually looks so cool. You can actually see the fidget spinner spinning. That actually looks so cool. Okay, so again, here it is. You guys can use whatever pictures you want to use. It actually works. Nothing gets stuck. It looks so cool when you spin it. Like, that just makes it look so cool. Like, it looks pink in the middle, where it would usually be yellow, because this is yellow. But this looks so cool, and I love it because it's like my own, like I designed it, so it's just so cool. So if you guys want to make your own Ariana fidget spinner, follow these steps, and the biggest tip that I can give you is do not get frustrated. This is just a fun activity to do if you want to design your own. Again, if you want to be serious about this, use a glue gun. I did not show you guys the glue gun in this because I am not keeping mine permanent. I just wanted to make a video for you guys because I know you guys love do-it-yourself videos. And I love them too, but I never had anything that I can make quickly enough for a video. So I came up with this idea and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I know you guys will love it because who doesn't want an Ariana fidget spinner, and who doesn't want to not pay $10 for a one-off line when you could just get a $5 fidget spinner and make your own. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. I'm so happy. Almost time to buy my sweatshirt. It's coming up quicker than I thought. But I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys so much for the support. I love you guys so much. Bye!